Liam was known for being lazy and not having any big goals. He often wasted time and delayed important tasks, even though he had plenty of potential to do great things. Even though his family and friends always told him to use his time wisely, Liam didn't understand how important time was. He would shrug off their advice, thinking he had all the time in the world. One sunny day, an old and wise man named Mr. David came to the village. He was famous for his knowledge and for helping people solve their problems. Everyone in the village talked about Mr. David, and soon Liam heard about him too. Feeling curious and hopeful, Liam decided to meet him. Liam went to see Mr. David, who was sitting under a big banyan tree. Liam bowed respectfully and said, "Sir, I heard that you are very wise. Can you help me understand how to make the most of my life? I feel lost and don't know where to start." Mr. David smiled kindly and nodded. He took an hourglass from his bag and gave it to Liam. "This hourglass shows the passing of time," he said. "Each grain of sand represents a moment of your life. Once it falls, it's gone forever." Liam held the hourglass and looked at it carefully, watching the sand fall grain by grain. "Now," Mr. David said, "think of every grain of sand falling through this hourglass as a wasted chance. Every time you waste time or delay doing something, another grain of sand is lost forever. But if you use your time well, each grain becomes something valuable." Liam started to understand the meaning of Mr. David's words. Mr. David continued, "Time is very valuable, my boy. It doesn't wait for anyone. Once a second is gone, you can never get it back. If you keep wasting time, one day you will feel full of regret. But if you act now, you can build a life you're proud of." Feeling worried but determined, Liam asked, "How can I change? How can I learn to use my time well and make a better future for myself?" Mr. David smiled warmly and said, "You can start with small steps. Make a list of your goals and figure out what is most important. Break big tasks into smaller ones and focus on finishing them one at a time. Learn to manage your time wisely. Remember, people who value time are the ones who succeed and find true happiness." Liam decided to follow Mr. David's advice and change his habits. He started by planning his day and giving specific time for different activities. He stopped getting distracted by unimportant things and focused on one task at a time. Slowly but surely, Liam noticed his life getting better. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. Liam's hard work and discipline started to show results. He finished tasks that he had been avoiding for a long time. He also found time to follow his dreams and discovered talents he didn't know he had. The people in the village were amazed at how much Liam had changed, and they began to look up to him as an example. Liam also learned that time is not just for work. He started spending more time with his family and friends. He enjoyed the moments he shared with them and realized that time with loved ones was priceless. Years passed, and Liam grew old. The village honored him for his achievements and for teaching others how to value time. People would gather around him to hear his story, and he always spoke with a warm smile. He shared his story with the younger people in the village, telling them to use their time wisely and live life to the fullest. Liam's story spread far and wide, inspiring many people to think about how they use their time. People realized that time was not just something to use carelessly, but a precious gift to treasure. The village became a happier place because of the wisdom of Mr. David and the new life of Liam. Their story reminded everyone that time has the power to shape our lives and our future. And so, the lesson of the hourglass lived on, helping others turn their lives around and make every moment count. Time is the most valuable gift you have, and every moment shapes your future. Once lost, it can never be reclaimed, so use it wisely. Success comes to those who set goals, stay focused, and avoid distractions. But time isn't just for achieving, it's also for cherishing. Spend it with loved ones, build meaningful relationships, and enjoy life's simple moments. When you value time, you create a life full of purpose, happiness, and fulfillment. Make every moment count. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, please hit the like button. And if you'd like more stories filled with valuable life lessons, consider subscribing to the channel. Your support means a lot. See you in the next video.